Hello, good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to the class. Myself, Bhagyashree Joshi from Sankalp Learning Solutions. Okay. So today we will start with the topic that is polynomials. Yes, my dear students, already we have learned what do you mean by polynomials and already we know the concepts, okay, about the polynomials. Yes. So before going to start the start with the polynomials, first we should know what do you mean by polynomials and we'll discuss some introduction about the polynomials, right? Okay. So my dear students, okay, what do you mean by polynomials? Yes. Can anybody tell me what do you mean by polynomial? Yes. So now on the screen, I'm going to write some examples. Okay. So ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ examples ಅನ್ನ ಬರಿತೀನಿ. So I am going to write some examples on the screen. Observe carefully. See, 2, 3, 10, 100. Okay. Next, A, B, C, X, Y, M, N, Z. Okay. So 2, 3, 10, 100. So these all are called as ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? Yes, my dear students, these all are called as constant terms. What we call it as a constant. Okay. A, B, C, X, Y, M, N, Z. So any letter, you can use any letter. So these all are called as variables. Right? So ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು constant terms ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು variables ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Then what is the difference between constant and variables? Yes. Do you find any difference between constant and variable? Yes, there is a difference. What is the difference? See, constant term. Constant means what? Constant means it is fixed term. Remember, constant means it is fixed term. Variable. Variable means it is varying. Right? Variable means it is varying. Varying means it is changing. Right? So, see 2, 3, 10, 5, 50. These all are fixed terms. It cannot change. Okay. So, if you go to anywhere, it will remain as it is. But A, B, C, X, Y. See, if I write x minus, see if I write x minus 1 is equal to 5, x plus 2 is equal to 7, and x plus 4 is equal to 9. Okay, then what is the value of x here? X is equal to, transfer minus 1 to this side, you will get 5 plus 1. That means 6 you will get, right? Next, if you transfer 2 to this side, x is equal to 7 minus 2. That means you will get 5. Okay. Here, if you transfer 4 to this side, x is equal to 9 minus 4. That is 5 you will get. So, here x value is 6, x value is 5 and x value is 5. That means according to the situation, depending on the situation, variable values will change. That means variable values, it is changing, fixed values remains fixed. Okay. See, if I write one constant term with variable. For example, 2x. Here I am using one constant term and one variable term. Okay. So 2 is a constant and x is a variable. This we call it as a term. What we call it as a term. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Term ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay. Next, if I write 3x plus 2, that means I am combining two terms by using one mathematical operation, that is plus. So we know there are four basic mathematical operations, that is plus, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, right? So here I am using addition operation. So I am combining two terms by using one mathematical operation, that is addition, right? Now this is also a term, right? Next, see, this is also a term. If I write 2x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 2, okay, minus 2, only 2x square plus 3x minus 2, or 9 divided by 2 x cube plus 5x square minus 7x plus 9. Yes. Okay. Now, x square plus 7 divided by 2x minus 1. So these all are the terms. So if I write 2x is, it has only one term. That means one constant and one variable. So this we call it as a monomial, right? And there are, if it has two terms, then it is called as binomial. Yes or no? Binomial. It is monomial. It is binomial. Next, if it has three terms, see, 1, 2, 3 terms. So here also I am using two mathematical operations, that is addition and subtraction. So this we call it as a trinomial. 1 minute. Okay, that means monomial, binomial, and trinomial. If it has only one term, that we call it as a monomial. If it has two terms, that we call it as a binomial. If it has three terms, then it is called as trinomial, right? So, on the basis of terms, we can divide the polynomial into binomial, monomial, binomial, and trinomial. Yes. So, here, another thing I want to tell you, that is, see, 3x square plus x plus 1. This is one example. Minus 9 divided by 2x cube minus 7x raised to 2 plus x plus 1. This is another example. Next, 3x minus 2. Okay. Next, 5 divided by 2x raised to 4 plus x cube plus x raised to minus 2 plus x minus 4. This is another example. Next, 5x raised to minus 4 plus x cube minus x square plus x raised to minus 1 plus 1. So here I wrote some examples. So observe carefully. In all these examples, some variables are also there, and that variables, it has some exponents, right? So here x square is there, here x raised to 1 is there. That means it has positive exponents, right? So positive power, right? So plus 2 plus 1. Next, here plus 3 and here minus 2 is there. And here plus 1 is there, here minus 2 is there. Okay, next, here plus 1 is there. Here plus 4 plus 3 and minus 2 is there. Here plus 1 is there. So minus 2 is there. That means this example, it has both positive and negative exponents. But here it has only positive exponents. So if the terms, that means it is a one term, okay, or you can say it is a algebraic expression. What we call it as algebraic expression. Idana navu enanta heltivi, algebraic expressions. Okay, so in algebraic expressions, it has, means the variable power, it may be positive or negative, means it contains all types of exponents. But in case of polynomials, what is the difference between algebraic expression and polynomials is, so in case of polynomials, we have only positive exponents. That means variable power is a whole number. See, whole number, in whole number, W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all whole numbers, right? So in the set of whole numbers, we are observing only positive values, right? Only positive values are there. That means if the expression, it has only positive exponents, or the variable power is positive value, or you can say variable power is a whole number, that we call it as a polynomials. Okay. So what do you mean by polynomial? If in expression variable power is a whole number, that we call it as a polynomial. So in these examples, this is a polynomial, right? So this one is a polynomial and this is algebraic expression. In algebraic expression, it has all types of exponents. But in case of polynomials, there is no decimals, there is no fractions, and there is no negative numbers. It has only positive numbers. Okay. This is also a polynomial, right? And this is an algebraic expression, and this is also algebraic expression. So what we can conclude that algebraic expressions may be polynomial, but all algebraic expressions may be a polynomial, but all polynomials cannot be algebraic expressions. ಎಲ್ಲ algebraic expressions polynomials ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ polynomials algebraic expressions ಆಗಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, so in algebraic expressions it has positive values and negative values. So this is also algebraic expression only. Okay, means all algebraic expressions can be a polynomial, but all polynomials cannot be a algebraic expression. Next, another important thing we are going to discuss in this chapter is degree of the polynomial. Yes, degree of the polynomial. Then what do you mean by degree of the polynomial? Yes, degree of the polynomial. Yes, this is very important. Degree of the polynomial. See, if I write 3x cube plus 2x square plus x plus 5 minus 5, we can say x square plus x minus 5, 3x cube plus 5x raised to 4, okay, plus 4x square plus x minus 1. Here, the highest power of the variable, that means highest power eshtiде illi. What is the highest power of this expression? Here plus 3 is there, 2 is there, 1 is there. That means highest power is 3 here. How the highest power eshtiде? That is 3. That means the degree of this expression, degree of this polynomial is 3. Yes or no? Degree is 3. So in this polynomial, what is the highest degree? Highest degree is 2 here, right? So plus 2. 2 is the degree of the polynomial. In this polynomial, what is the highest degree here? Means 3, 4, 2, 1. That means 4 is the highest degree. That means degree is 4 here. Okay. So this is degree of the polynomial, means in the polynomial highest power of the variable, we can say that it is a degree of that polynomial. Next comes. So based on the degree of the polynomial, we can divide the polynomial into 3 types. 3 types means actually more than 3 types, but here we are considering 3 types. So if polynomial has x plus 3, here power is 1. That means highest power is 1. So if the polynomial has degree 1, highest power 1, that we call it as a linear polynomial. Okay, that we call it as a linear polynomial. Here next, x square plus x plus 3. So here highest power is 2 here. Observe here, 2 ide, 1 ide. So 2 is a highest power. That means degree is 2 here. If the polynomial has degree 2, then it is called as quadratic polynomial. Remember, quadratic polynomial. Okay. Next, x cube plus 3x square plus x minus 1. So in this polynomial, highest degree is 3. That means if the degree is 3, that we call it as a cubic polynomial. Okay, remember, cubic polynomial. Okay, so if degree is 1, then it is called as linear polynomial. If degree is 2, then it is called as quadratic polynomial. If polynomial has degree 3, then it is called as cubic polynomial. Understood? So based on the degree, we can divide the polynomial into linear, quadratic and cubic. So if degree is 1, then it is linear. Degree is 2, then it is quadratic. Degree is 3, then it is cubic. So based on the terms, monomial, if term is 1, if it contains one term, that is monomial. If it contains two terms, then it is binomial. If it contains three terms, then it is trinomial. Okay. Next, four terms biquadratic. Okay. Next is, yes. So another important thing we are going to observe in this lesson is zeros of the polynomial. Okay. Zeros of the polynomial. So here zeros are the heroes in this chapter. Zeros of the polynomial. Okay. So zeros of the polynomial. What do you mean by zeros? See, if I have, if a p of x is equal to x minus 2. P of x is equal to x minus 2. What is P of x? P of x is the name of this polynomial, right? P of x is the name of this polynomial. That means we are representing that polynomial by using certain name. So here you can use any name, f of x, p of x, a of x. Okay, you can use any name. So P of x is equal to x minus 2. Now, if I put x is equal to 1, what I will get? 1 minus 2. That means 1 minus 2 is minus 1 I will get. If I substitute x is equal to 2. 2 minus 2. 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay. So, in which value of the x polynomial value will become 0? Yes, observe carefully. In which value of the x polynomial value will become 0, that value we call it as a 0 of that polynomial. Yes or no? See another example. X minus 5 I will take. So P of x is equal to x minus 5. So if I put x is equal to 1, 1 minus 5 is minus 4. P of 2, 2 minus 5 is minus 3. Okay, so this is minus 3. P of 3 is 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2 I will get. So if I substitute x is equal to 4, what I will get? 4 minus 5, that is minus 1. So if I substitute x is equal to 5, so 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So in which value of the x I am getting 0 here. So if I substitute x is equal to 5, then only I will get 0. So here 0 of the polynomial is x is equal to 5. So at this value I am getting 0. So ನೀವು x ಗೆ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂವನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 0 ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. That value we call it as a 0 of that polynomial. Understood? Okay. So here x is equal to 2 is the 0 and here x is equal to 5 is the 0 of this polynomial. Again, for linear polynomial, see for linear polynomial, it has 1 0. How many zeros it has? 1 0. Okay. For quadratic, at most 2. So less than 2 is possible, but more than 2 is not possible. Therefore, we can say that it is at most 2. Okay. At most 2. Remember, this is very important. At most 2. And for cubic, at most 3. ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ, ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ದನ್ 3 is not possible. So at most 3. Now, if it has n polynomial, that means nth polynomial iddaga, how many zeros it has? That polynomial, it has n number of n number of zeros, at most n 0. Okay, remember. Next, another term, another thing is there, that is zero polynomial and non-zero polynomial. Okay, so another two types of polynomials are there, that is zero polynomial and non-zero polynomial. So these all are the basic things about the polynomials, right? So what do you mean by zero polynomial? Yes, so zero. Before going to start zero, we will discuss about the non-zero polynomial. Non-zero polynomial. Yes, non-zero polynomial. This is called as constant polynomial also. Non-zero polynomial means what? See, if I write 2 minus 100, 2 minus 100. So what is the degree of 2? So what is the degree of this polynomial? 2 is also a polynomial. Why? Because if I write 2 into x raised to 0, x raised to 0 means it is 2 into 1. So 2 is also a polynomial because it has one constant and one variable. So 2 is also a polynomial. So now tell me the degree of this polynomial. Yes. Degree of this polynomial is 2 into x raised to 0 is 2 only. If I multiply 2 into x raised to 1, what I will get? 2x I will get. See, 2 into x raised to 1, then x raised to 1 is x, so I will get 2x. But I don't want 2x, I want only x. So for that, highest degree eshtiде illi? Highest degree is 0. So x raised to 0, x, if you do x raised to 0, then the x raised to 0 value is 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. So for that, degree of this polynomial is 0. Okay. Next. Here 100. 100 is minus 100 into x raised to 0. Then you will get minus 100 only. Here also degree of the polynomial is 0. See. 0 polynomial. 0. Tell me the degree of this polynomial. 0. If I write 0, tell me the degree of this polynomial. What I will do? So 0 into x raised to 0. So 0 into x raised to 0 is x raised to 0 is 1. 0 into 1 is 0 only. 0 into x raised to 1, that is 0 into x, that is equal to 0. 0 into anything is 0 only. If I do 0 into x raised to 100, what I will get? Then also I will get 0 only. So that means if I multiply any number with 0, I will get 0 only. So here we can't define exact degree of the polynomial. So this is called as not defined. ND, okay, not defined. So degree of the polynomial is ND. Remember, this is also very important. So next comes here. For zeros, 0 means what? In which value of the x we are getting polynomial value 0, that value we call it as a 0 of that polynomial. So for linear polynomial, how many zeros it has? 2 zeros, that I already told you. So at most 2 and at most 3. Okay. So next term, that is relation between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. What do you mean by coefficient? That already you know. Okay. See, alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. P of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Here we are considering quadratic polynomial, right? Ax square plus bx plus c is standard form of quadratic polynomial. So what is the standard form of linear polynomial? That is ax plus b. What is the standard form of quadratic? Ax square plus bx plus c. And for cubic, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So this is the standard form of cubic. This is the standard form of quadratic, and this is the standard form of linear polynomial. Here, p of x means what? It is the name of that polynomial. Ax square plus bx plus c, this is quadratic polynomial where a is not equal to 0. Why a is not equal to 0? If a becomes 0, 0 into x square is 0 only, we will get bx plus c. So bx plus c is linear polynomial. It is not a quadratic polynomial. So in order to get quadratic polynomial, condition is a is not equal to 0. Okay. Next, x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of p of x. Okay. Then sum of zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Okay. What is minus b here? Minus b. Minus, keep as it is. B means what? It is coefficient of x. A means what? Coefficient of x square, right? Next, product of zeros. Product of zeros, alpha into beta is equal to c divided by a. C means it is a constant term, right? So this is constant term. And a means it is coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square, right? Okay. Then sum of zeros. If you do alpha plus beta, alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation. So for quadratic equations, it has two roots. Okay. Roots means what? It is zeros. So here we are considering it is zeros. So alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. For quadratic polynomial, how many zeros it has? It has 2 zeros, right? So that zeros we call it as alpha and beta. Here alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, and ax square plus bx plus c. So sum of the zeros alpha plus beta is equal to minus b divided by a. Product of the zeros alpha into beta is equal to c divided by a. Okay. So this is also very important. So this is also very, very important term. Okay. By using all these terms, all these concepts, we are going to discuss some multiple choice questions. Okay. Yes, all are ready. If P of X is a polynomial of degree 1 and a P of A is equal to 0, then A is said to be, observe carefully, P of X is a degree polynomial of degree 1. That means it is a linear polynomial. So, and P of A is equal to 0. P of A is equal to 0. Then A is said to be whether it is 0 of P of X or value of P of X or constant of P of X or none of the above. This is 0 of P of X. P of A is equal to 0. That means it is 0 of P of X. The zeros of x square minus 2x minus 8 are x square minus 2x minus 8 are. So for in order to get zeros of this polynomial, we are using a factorization method. Now we'll factorization method and use modona. So for that, I need to multiply A into C. What is the value of A here? A is 1. 1 into 8 is 8, right? Now, choose two numbers such that product should be 8 and middle term, if you do addition or subtraction, that if you do addition or subtraction, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು? Middle term minus 2 ಬರಬೇಕು. So choose such numbers. Choose two such numbers. ಯಾವ numbers ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? 4 into 2 is 8, right? 4 into 2 is 8. If I do minus 4 plus 2, what I will get? Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2, right? Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2 only. Here, middle term is minus 2. That only I want, right? X square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8, right? Now, make two groups. Take common out. So here x square is there, x is there. So x is common here. Here x minus 4 I will get plus 2x minus 8. 8 can be written as 4 into 2. That means here 2 is there, here 2 is there. Therefore 2 is common here. X plus into minus minus. So already I have taken 2 common. Then what we left out with? Minus 4. That is plus into minus minus, that is 4. So x minus 4 is one factor. And x plus 2 is another factor. Now it is in the form of x minus alpha and x minus beta. So that's why we call it as x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of this polynomial, right? So these two are the factors. So now we want zeros. For that, we will equate these factors to 0. Now, when madana, ee factors anna 0 ge equate madana. X minus 4 equal to 0. X plus 2 equal to 0. X is equal to 4. X is equal to minus 2. I will get, right? X is equal to 4 and X is equal to minus 2. So, zeros are 4 and minus 2. So, which option is right here? 2 and minus 4. 4 and minus 2. Minus 2, minus 2, minus 4, minus 4. These two options are totally wrong. And first option, we want minus 2. Here minus 4 is there. This is also wrong. So 4 and minus 2, option B is. Okay. Next. So in this chapter, we are going to observe find out the zeros of the polynomial by using graphical method. So here some graphs they have given. By using that graphs, we can find out the zeros, how many zeros it has, right? So how can you find out how many zeros it has? How can you find out the zeros of this polynomial? That is, See, in this graph, how many times this graph is touching x-axis? How many times this graph is intersecting x-axis? So here, observe carefully, how many times it is touching or it is intersecting x-axis. X-axis ಅನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಇದು intersect ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇದು touch ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. That means only one time. See here. That means it has only one zero, right? It has only one zero. Here, two zeros, right? So two times it is intersecting x-axis, so it has two zeros. In this graph, it has 1, 2, and 3. 3 zeros it has, right? Next, here, how many times it is intersecting x-axis? I am telling x-axis, not y-axis. So this line is intersecting y-axis also, but we consider only x-axis. That is, only one time it is intersecting. That means it has only one zero. Here, this is a parabola. If you get parabola, then it is a quadratic polynomial. If you get straight line, then it is a linear polynomial. Remember. Okay. So here, how many zeros it has? Only one zero. In quadratic polynomial, two zeros are possible. Less than two zeros are also possible. But more than two is not possible. Two sigbodu, one sigbodu. But more than two is not possible. Here, how many times it is intersecting x-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. That means it has 4 zeros. Okay. So if you have graph like this, so ee taraha idre, it is not intersecting x-axis only. So it is above the x-axis. Then tell me the number of zeros here. That is 0. It has no zeros, right? Next. A polynomial of degree n has only one zero, at least 10 zeros, more than n zeros, at most 10 zeros. This I have told you. How many zeros it has? At least one zero, or more than n zero, or at most 10 zero. So polynomial of degree n. Degree n has at most 10 zero. Option D is right. At most 10 zero. Zeros of P of x is equal to x square minus 27r. That means P of x is polynomial x square minus 27. So P of x is equal to x square minus 27. Now transfer this minus 27 to this side. That is x square is equal to 27. You will get, if you shift minus 27 to this side, you will get plus 27. That is x square is equal to 27. So x square is equal to 27. Then what is the value of x? Plus or minus square root of 27? Yes. Now tell me the square root of 27. That is 3. Here, two roots we are getting. Two zeros we are getting. That is plus or minus 3. Okay. So plus or minus. One is plus 0. Another one is minus 0. Okay. Plus 3, minus 3. So plus or minus 3. 27. So namge 3 anta nan barade. So 3 is not a means 27 is not a perfect square number. So adana ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಿಬಹುದು? Plus or minus 9 into 3. 9 3s are 27. So 9 is a perfect square number. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು number ನ square ಅದು? 3. We left with 3. So we got plus or minus 3 into root 3. Yes. So this is wrong. 3 plus or minus 3 into root 3. So option B is right. Okay, plus or minus 3 into root 3. If minus 1 is a 0 of the polynomial, f of x is equal to x square minus 7x minus 8, then calculate other 0. So 1 0 they have given, we need to calculate other 0. So 1 0 is minus 1. Other 0. So f of x is equal to x square minus 7x minus 8. So if I substitute f of minus 1, what you will get? Minus 1 square minus 7 into minus 1 minus 8. So minus 1 square is 1, minus into minus plus 7 minus 8. So 1 minus 8 plus 7, that means you will get minus 1. So 1 and 1 will get cancelled, 0 you will get. So this is another 0. Okay. Next. Or if you do by factorization method, then also it is correct. Okay. Next. If sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial 3x square minus kx plus 6 is 3. See, observe carefully what they have given here. Sum of the zeros. That means alpha plus beta they have given. So alpha plus beta of the quadratic polynomial is 3x square minus kx plus 6 is 3. So 3 is the value of alpha plus beta. Then find the value of k. So alpha plus beta is equal to 3 they have given. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b divided by a. Yes, we know the relation alpha plus beta is equal to minus b divided by a. Right. Now, minus b divided by a, here 3x square minus kx plus 6 is there. So this is in the form ax square plus bx plus c. Yes or no? So what is the value of A? A is 3. Then what is the value of B? B is minus K, right? A is equal to 3, B is equal to minus K, and C is equal to 6. Okay. Now, alpha plus beta, they have given 3. 3 is equal to minus. Here minus is that. So minus write as it is. Okay. Adana touch madbetri. Write minus hegide hage barkodri. Right as it is. What is the value of B? B is minus K here, right? So B is minus K divided by A value is 3. Now 3 is equal to minus into minus plus K divided by 3. Transfer this 3 to this side. You will get 3 into 3 is equal to K. So 3 into 3 is 9. Therefore K value is 9. This question can be asked for 1 mark. Okay. So K value is 9 here. Understood? Do you have any doubt? Okay. Next. Polynomials of degree 1, 2, 3 are called as, just only I discussed, that is, polynomials of degree 1 is called as linear polynomial. Yes or no? Degree 1 idre adanna ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Linear. If degree 2, then it is quadratic. Degree 3, then it is cubic. Yes, cubic polynomials respectively. Remember, okay? The algebraic expressions in which the variable has non-negative integral exponents only. What do you mean by polynomial? Just now only I have told you. A variable exponents is a whole number. In whole numbers, only positive numbers are there. That means non-negative integral exponents. Okay. That we call it as polynomial. Yes or no? The algebraic expression in which the variable has non-negative integral exponents only is called as polynomial. What we call it as polynomial. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial such that alpha plus beta is equal to minus 6 and alpha into beta is 5, then find the polynomial. So this question also can be, this question was asked in the previous year examination. Okay. And this question can be, this question will ask for 1 mark. The alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. Alpha plus beta value they have given. That is alpha plus beta is equal to minus 6 and alpha into beta value that is 5 they have given. Find the polynomial. We know one relation, that is P of x is equal to x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Right? So ಈ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ derivation ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So this relation is very very important. Okay, by using this relation we can write the quadratic polynomial. So here when sum of the zeros and product of the zeros are given, by using that sum and zeros we are going to find out the quadratic polynomial, right? So by using this relation, x square minus alpha plus beta value is minus 6 into x plus alpha into beta value is 5 here. X square minus into minus is plus 6x plus 5. So this is the quadratic polynomial. It is also 1 mark question. Okay. So now find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial root 3x square minus 8x plus 4 root 3. Root 3x square minus 8x plus 4 root 3. Okay. Now, what we want zeros. So in order to get the zeros, we are using factorization method. So factorization method alli a into c ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. A into c is root 3 into 4 root 3. Yes. So root 3 into root 3 is 3. Here 4 is there. So that means 12 you will get. 4 into 3, that is 12. Now, product to 12 ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. So product should be 12. Middle term ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು? minus 8 ಬರಬೇಕು. So ನಾವು ಆ ತರಹ 2 numbers ಅನ್ನ choose ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ 2 numbers? 6 2s are 12, right? 6 2s are 12. Minus 6 minus 2, that is minus 8, right? Minus 6 minus 2, that is plus 12. Minus 6 into minus 2 is plus 12. Minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8. Okay. Root 3x square minus 6x minus 2x plus 4 root 3. Okay. Here also make 2 groups. Here root 3x square minus 6x is there. So 6 can be written as root 3 into root 2. Right? Root 3 into 2. So root 3 into root 3 into 2. That means root 3 into root 2. Root 3 into root 2 is root 6. Sorry, 6. So here root 3 is there. Here also root 3 is there. 1 root 3 I will take common. And x is also a common. Root 3x I will take common. X square. 1x ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. Only 1x ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ. So here 6x is there. So here I have taken root 3 common, right? I hope the screen is visible to all of you. Okay. So now root 3 I have taken common. So 6 can be written as 3 into 2. Okay. So see here 6 can be written as, so it is not root, 6 can be written as 3 into 2. So 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Already I have taken 1 root 3 common. Then we left off with 2 into root 3, right? 2 into root 3, x minus 2 into root 3 minus here 2x is there, here 4 root 3 is there. So 4 can be written as 2 into 2. Yes or no? Here also 2 is there, here also 2 is there. So 2 I will take common. Then x plus into minus minus 2 root 3. Okay. X minus 2 root 3. X minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0 and root 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. So 2 factors I am getting and we are equating that factors to 0. So x is equal to, transfer this minus 2 root 3 to this side. You will get plus 2 root 3 and root 3x is equal to, transfer this minus 2 to this side. So that is 2. So x is equal to 2 divided by root 3. Here 1 0 is 2 divided by root 3. Another 0 is 2 root 3. Okay, 2 zeros we got, that is 2 root 3 and 2 divided by root 3. So this question can be asked for 2 marks. Okay. So today we discussed about the polynomials, algebraic expressions, polynomials, types of polynomial, degree of the polynomial and zeros of the polynomial. And also we discussed some 1 mark questions, right? Yes. So shall we stop today's session? Yes, my dear students, study well. Okay.